Grandma, why do you always smell weird? Mom says it's just your scent. That one sentence shattered 68-year-old Nancy Miller's world. She had always prided herself on being clean, yet her beloved granddaughter no longer wanted to sit on her lap. The little girl even wrinkled her nose when asked for a hug. That night, Nancy cried herself to sleep, pulling the blanket tightly over her head. Hi, I'm Dr. Henry Thompson, a 77-year-old geriatric specialist with over 50 years of experience working with seniors. Today I'm going to share a truth that might be hard to hear, but could change your life. Have you ever noticed this? You get on a bus, and the seat next to you stays empty. Your grandkids avoid sitting too close. Someone nearby cracks a window open. It's the smell of aging. Do I have it? Yes. After treating thousands of seniors, I've learned something shocking. 99% of people over 60 don't realize they have it, but everyone around them can sense it. And here's the saddest part. Most families are too polite to say anything, so seniors never know. Let me tell you about George Carter. George was meticulous about his hygiene. He showered daily, kept his home spotless, and always smelled fresh, or so he thought. One day, his son brought friends over, and George overheard one of them whisper, "Man, that old guy smell is strong." George was devastated. From that day on, he avoided his grandkids, retreating to his room whenever they visited. If you're still listening, you might be wondering, could it be me too? The answer is probably yes, but don't worry. By the end of this video, I'll show you how to fix it. Here's the science. As we age, our bodies naturally develop a distinct odor. It's not your fault. It's just part of the aging process. But here's the good news. It's not something you have to live with forever. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to eliminate 90% of that smell in just a few simple steps. This method has worked for over 1,000 of my patients, and it can work for you too. Last week, I met 88-year-old Frank Wilson. He said, "Doctor, Henry, I use expensive cologne, but my son still won't stay in my room. He keeps opening the window. Do you know how much that hurts?" I had to be honest with him. "Frank, cologne isn't the answer. It just masks the smell, making it worse. It's like spraying air freshener in a dirty bathroom. You're not solving the problem. So, what's the real cause of this smell? It's not just about bathing less or getting older. There are 3 key changes that happen as we age. First, sweat production decreases. When we're young, we sweat about a quart a day. But after 60, that drops to less than half. You might think less sweat means less smell, but the opposite is true. Sweat helps flush out toxins. Less sweat means those toxins stay on your skin, feeding bacteria that create odor. Second, sebum, the oily substance our skin produces, changes its composition. As we age, sebum develops a compound called nominal, which is almost non-existent in younger people. This compound is the main culprit behind that distinct old person smell. And third, saliva production drops by over 50% after 60. Less saliva means a drier mouth, which leads to bacteria buildup and bad breath. But here's the good news. You can tackle this problem head on. The solution is simple, and it starts with focusing on 3 key areas when you shower. These are the spots where 90% of the smell originates, yet most people overlook them. First, skin folds, your neck, armpits, under the breasts, belly button, groin, behind the knees, and elbows. These areas traps sweat and bacteria. Second, hairy spots, your scalp, chest, and armpits. Hair holds onto sebum and sweat, creating a breeding ground for odor. And third, sweaty spots, your feet between your toes and your palms. These areas have the most sweat glands and are often the smelliest. Here's how to fix it. Scrub these areas thoroughly with warm water and mild soap. Avoid hot water, as it can damage your skin's protective barrier. Use a soft cloth or loofah, and don't forget to moisturize afterward. Dry skin can actually make the smell worse. Once a week, soak in a warm bath, around 100 degrees Fahrenheit, for 20 minutes to open up your pores and release deep-seated dirt. But it's not just about washing. Your diet plays a huge role too. Eat more antioxidant-rich foods like tomatoes, apples, and strawberries. These help slow down the oxidation process that contributes to aging and odor. Drink plenty of warm water, at least 6 glasses a day, to flush out toxins. And don't forget to keep your mouth clean. Brush your teeth 3 times a day, scrape your tongue, and chew sugar-free gum to boost saliva production. Finally, take care of your clothes and bedding. Change your underwear daily, wash your sheets weekly, and air out your room twice a day. Rotate your shoes and sprinkle baking soda inside to absorb odor. These small changes can make a huge difference. If you follow these steps, you'll notice a change in just a week. Your family's reactions will shift, and you'll feel more confident and connected. Don't let this issue keep you from enjoying life. Start today and take back your joy. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us create more life-changing content. And if you have any questions or tips of your own, drop them in the comments below. Let's keep learning and growing together. See you in the next video.